Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to another Speed Gaming Daily. Happy 4th of July to those who celebrate and are in the States. I am Lonamine, joined today on commentary by Captain 1977. How you doing?
Good. A happy Independence Day to all my American friends, and happy July 4th to everyone else. How you doing?
Exactly. And a big thank you today to RL and Finch for handling all the track and forth. Today on Restream, we have Radical Sniper 99, who we'll refer to as Jesse, Great Anti-Bob, Powder Mario, and Sailor Nap on the race team today. So it's going to be a brilliant race. It's just going to be a standard open. Captain, why don't you go over the mode here?
Yeah, just basics. Open 7-7 seed, defeat 7 crystal dungeons, then climb GT to get to Ganon, and that's pretty much the whole thing. Not really much to say about this. Probably one of your most basic, but probably one of the most popular modes in this game, as it is so accessible to everyone and a lot of people can do it. This is where a lot of people get their start. But let's see some runners completely destroy this today and see how we're going to do.
Exactly. It's a little treat to have a 7-7 during the week here. Usually it's reserved for the weekly on Sunday afternoons at 5:30 Eastern. But today, 4th of July, we're going with a basic mode. It's going to be a good time.
Absolutely.
All right, should be starting here in just a moment. So what do you hope is going to be our first item here that we get for progression, Captain?
Me personally, or just
Yeah,
what I think it's going to be. Like a sword would be nice.
Too late. Yeah, you're good. You're better than I thought. Okay.
We'll go with the sword, sure.
Yeah, sword's an acceptable start. I don't think nobody is skipping escape on this trip, I think.
Wow. Yeah, like everyone's going to everyone. All 4.
Looks like everybody trying to get some early bomb drops, maybe? Money,
bombs, usually with the coins. It gets some bombs there at the tree pole.
Yeah, looks like Power to Mario has got enough. Just says no to that last bomb.
Oh, how about a bow as well?
How about a sub 10-minute Eastern Palace, anybody? Pen and Eastern, cop pen and Eastern.
Yeah, it's gonna depend on what kind of pendant we have here today. So we got Power to Mario, saving and quitting. A lot of people have a weapon, they'll just go right to the front of the castle, which looks like to be the play of some of the runners here, at least.
Oh, my mistake. Crystals all around. Eastern Desert Hero. Crystals for everybody. Looks like Power to Mario is immediately going for that Eastern play.
I like it. It's a strong play. You know you can beat it. Just go ahead and get it out of the way.
Yep, and if you end up pulling boots out of somewhere, you can go back to escape and just run through it. So both plays are a valid idea in this case. So we'll see if one pays off more than the other.
Well, half magic there. The map just Hyrule Castle. Let's see what we got here in back of Saha's closet. We got our heart container, a little bit of money, and a little bit more money.
That Saha's closet was 1/2 or 1/3 vanilla there. I think it's supposed to be a bomb pack and 2 50s.
Something like that, yeah.
We've got Jesse's audio here. It's Final Fantasy Mix, a good one. Recently released here in the last couple months. Ooh, 3 hundo pack, Bloomerang chest, yay.
Yeah, big money. We'll take, yeah. Early money is always good. Well, we got our one runner in Eastern Palace already. The other 3 are making their way down to Zelda Cell, but there's no Zelda.
Nep having a little bit of an issue there with the guard, but gets through it.
All for a loopy.
Not getting Death Warp though, not taking a look at Dark Cross. probably already like, I should probably go to Eastern. Meanwhile, Jesse takes the Death Warp, but leaves. Probably map check? Yeah, map check.
Oh, he's going to check Dark Cross here.
Yeah, if it's a small key, you can go right to the back. Could be a good play. And you've got a sword, you've got a bow, so it's not super dangerous. Except, you know, no arrows, but whatever. Ooh, is Power to Mario skipping Big Key Chest? I don't know how many items we got on Eastern.
Wasn't paying attention. Honestly, I don't know.
Uh-oh, Power to Mario getting bullied.
Yeah, he's
not taking the fairy, though, so taking a little chance here within one hit of death from just about anything in that room. Nope, he's leading for fairies.
Yeah, that's a good call. You don't want to have to come back in here.
And we're getting a lumberjack check on Great Auntie Bob's side. 10 arrows. Well, saw is not needed for that.
Kind of reset the room there as well.
Yeah, gets the Igor back in a proper position. Running low on arrows. Does get him.
Go.
Got the key. It's fine.
Okay, take a look at Nep's side here. See what you're gonna give. As Jesse does make it to the back of escape here. We got a glove.
Okay, it's a good play. Well, we know a lamp is out there somewhere, not only for Eastern Palace, but for that glove, very likely. Could be another glove, just to drop around to the back to get another glove. We'll see.
Yeah, glove, fire rod, or a lamp could put that all in logic, so we'll see.
Okay, well, that's a compass on Sailor Nep's side, so... So I think Power to Mario is going on the gamble map versus item. Because I think there's a cape coming up for Sailor Nep. Okay, got him.
Rewarded.
Yeah, bottle. Does drop it though. That's worth 100 rupees that Power to Mario just got rid of. That being said, Power to Mario is first on the board. A little over 6 minutes for the first crystal. Not a bad start.
Cape and Blue Cane in Eastern today. Both invincibility items there.
The game says, it's the 4th. Let's give everybody a little extra safety. Alright, got a whale chat going on from Auntie Bob. Let's see what it is.
We got some flippers there in the well.
Bomb lock bombs, love him.
Stupid shield.
Evil.
Not much else. And Power to Mario continuing the Kakariko skip here, heading down the mini Moldarm cave.
Could pay off. You got a hammer and a powder or a flute or something. Never mind. Never mind about that flute.
There's the other glove.
Okay. Back of escape readily available for the second glove. Alright. Well, Moon Pearl for Dark World.
Nep doing an awesome job there on Armos getting that third item with the bottle. And Jesse and Easter now as well.
Power to Mario skipping the front of escape, which had half magic, which was pretty useful, but I don't see Power to Mario going to the front of escape anytime soon at this point.
I don't see it, yeah. Power to Mario, the first one to mitts here.
Alright, so we've got the rest of escape. We have the dam, we have Agina. Oh, Mount Death. We have a little bit of Death Mountain available to us now.
Mm-hmm. Our Mario gonna go to Kakariko now. I would assume so.
And looks like Jesse's taking no chances. Going to the right, gonna be rewarded with a map.
Wait. Great Anti-Bob checking out the race game here. Don't know if he checked this or this is a blind check. We'll see.
Like $20 in both the checks there in the lost votes.
And that was a blind check compete. And something I did not notice, great Anti-Bob having a flute from Kakariko.
Yeah, when I was mentioning the flute from South Shore, they got it from the bottle vendor. I was like, oh, never mind. There it is.
That's a pretty handy place to put that flute. So that's flute, Mitch. You know, give us a mirror and we can check out some stuff in Desert Palace area.
Or give us a Moon Pearl and open the game up. Alright, so Ice Rod Cave. And one check on Death Mountain. One of those two things I'm pretty sure has to have something. Oh, maybe we haven't seen the dam yet. I don't know.
We got flipper checks to do as well.
All right. Oh, another 3 Hondos. So Zora is a thing right now. Very much a thing.
Zora money's not going to be an issue with this seed.
Getting 3 Hondos up the wazoo. You're getting good bees being released by everybody saying, I don't need money. It's fine. All right, Jesse joins the One Crystal Club to go along with Sailor Nep and Power Mario. And we have dual flute activations going on.
I guess we have Sick Kid to do too here now. We'll see if Power to Mario gets that done for us. As well as Sailor Nep.
All right, great. Anti-Bob does pick up that first glove, and now has access to that second one. Oh.
How about a Master Sword on Sick Kid? There we go.
You give us a lamp game? Is that what you're going to do? Okay, going to get our Ice Rod Cave check on great Anti-Bob's side.
This feels like one of those... Hey, Moon Pearl's on the pyramid, guys. Go get it.
Absolutely. The game's just kind of teasing us, going, "Oh, Mitz, okay, cool, all right, enjoy." And by the way, never mind.
No, never mind. It's right
never
there.
mind. Up for a game of bowling?
Just a nice rod cave area.
Everything is fine. All right, looks like Great Anti-Bob is electing to go ahead and take out those Zora checks right now. Makes sense. All right, what do we got on Hylia Island? Looks like $20.
Look like $20. Yep. Go pay a visit to everyone's favorite man of the bridge, George.
George, what do you got for us? And Power to Mario is saying no thank you to that 3 hundo. Barely has enough money for Zora, not enough money for Dig Game, Pod, but still says no to that 3 hundo.
George letting us know, hey, I love you. Take a heart.
Aww.
Oh, the Mario technically first one with Dark World access here, the Myths and the Moon Pearl.
We'll see if he likes to go ahead and check Zora or says no, thank you. Yeah, looks like he's checking Zora. No Fire Rod, no Bombos, no Ice Palace check. Alright, Sailor Nip about to get that first glove.
Heart container on the ledge. I mean, this is gonna be nothing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be surprised if this would be anything useful on Zora at this point. With what we have already. But I've been wrong before. Let's see. Oh,
About that, Captain.
I'm okay. I stand corrected.
It's like Penn and Eastern coming through. Kidding. Side joke, everybody.
Let's see, getting their Master Sword.
Good find before getting to Dark World, where those enemies are a little bit harder. So yeah, quite a bit in Light World. We're really looking for just what a hammer. So Mario
Hammer.
Yeah, that'll get him in good shape.
Great anti-Bob. Not opening the last chest in escape. Realizing that he has not found a map or a key yet. And says that was. And there's our map check. We got pendants at Meyer and Turtle Rock and Skull Woods today. That's a nice loadout, really, for their pendants.
Yeah, Meyer being green, so Mario may be hard to come by. We'll see. But every time I say that and it's a seed like this, I get it immediately. So we'll see. All right,
thankfully we got that money early. No one's gonna miss out on Zora here. Looks like.
Yeah, that fire rod's being gotten by everybody. We'll see if Jesse decides to go there. I would think he would because he hasn't done the backup escape yet, so he does not know about that glove. So more incentive to go ahead and just check Zora. I am surprised, though, to see Power to Mario make the first trip into Thieves Town over Skull Woods. Like, Skull Woods is a pendant, yes, but pendant Skull Woods is scary.
It can be, yeah, for sure.
Like, you at least do the front half. The big key chest and the front part of it. It's a piece of mind check, and the checks like those tend to have your hammer just sitting there.
Uh-oh. Oh, you got a small key in the front of Thieves Town, so...
Yeah, it doesn't mean that Thieves is in logic without the hammer. So, Thieves Town highly likely to have an item in that big chest with only one item up front. Which means... Actually, yeah, there's a map or a compass in the back, and everything else is items.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Nap about to get their Dark World access right here. Meanwhile, Great Auntie Bob is the last to go into Eastern Palace, but has all that gear for Dark World.
Jesse about to get his Dark World access here as well with the Ice Heart Cave, the Moon Pearl.
And Sailor Net does get that Dark World access right then and there.
So Jesse decides to go to Zora here, which looks like he is. So, yep, Albrunner's not going to miss out on the Fire Rod. That's good to see.
Oh, there's going to be an item in Big Chest. That was a map for Power to Mario in the lines, or in the attic there.
Okay. Is there anything in Lumberjack? Have anything? I don't think there was anything at Lumberjack.
I think it was nothing. We got an early check. Ooh, free blue bottle for Jesse there.
That been to the Meyer area here. Now, since we do have mitts and a flute,
Yeah, new
check out
checks.
the Meyer shed. How about another sword?
Let's see, it's so friendly. Did get a look at the Meyer pendant or medallion?
I think she tried to look at it, but I could not get a good look at it.
Okay, so let's take a realistic look for go mode at this point. We're looking for a hammer, we're looking for a mirror, a hook shot,
That might be it.
and that could be it.
I mean, we might need boots for desert.
And maybe Samaria for GT. Power to Mario with some trouble on blind does get him down though for an arrow.
Jesse gonna get his tempered.
A good play. I like this early play by Jesse and SailorNet. Really quick 2 checks, and the game, if it gives you a flute and mitts, so much could be in those 2 chests. And frankly, even if it's just a sword, you're like, oh, well, that makes so much more of the game easy.
Yep, and you hope to never go back to that area for Meyer, so I probably will for the desert play, but we'll see.
Right, depends on if it's a book versus mirror that we get first.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Pet is extremely unlikely at this point. Can't have Hammer, can't have Samaria. Medallions are required. So very unlikely to be a pedestal related play. Oh, did SailorNet take an unintentional death there?
Nope, that was a death warp. Checking the front 4 thieves sound there and just moving on.
Yep. But Jesse does go for the back of Skull here, mid part of Skull. I do like this play as well. The game, think of Skullwoods as an overworld check. They're free, and with Dark World access, the game can put anything in these 2 item potential checks here.
Also, depending what you can get out of the front here, you could go to the back with that fire rod. And it's a fairly quick dungeon to get through, actually. So, see if that's going to be anything useful.
It is. I really like this play. And even the bag is technically open. Oh, what's up?
SailorNet gets a hook shot. I missed that. So, that is one of the pieces we need so far.
Well, that's quite a bit of, that's a Death Mountain. That's not Hira yet, but that's East, Light, and Dark Death Mountain right there. So maybe after Hype Cave, she goes up there. We'll see. Oh!
All right.
You kind of want to see it, you kind of don't. Because suddenly if you get that Meyer medallion, then...
I mean, anything, it's going to make Ice Palace a little bit easier, I guess. That's about the best thing you can think of it.
Maybe we'll get a better look on Great Antibob's side. That is Bombos. Poor Meyer. Yeah. Alright, so Jesse going all the way to the back, being like, hey, I think that Mothula could be the answer here. And frankly, if Mothula has something important, I don't see any other runner getting this anytime soon. To be
To be
continued.
determined. Hey,
Oh
look,
my
the fourth
gosh.
sword off Stumpy. All right.
See, that's so calorie heavy. Holy moly. Just give us
Power
boots
to
and I'd
Mario.
give.
Yeah, yeah, easy. Power to Mario also in the back of Skull Woods here. About getting his tempered sword. As he got his Master Sword in Minor Shed.
Of note, though, Power to Mario is still on Master Sword.
There's the hammer.
Alright, so Sailor Nap suddenly looking very good at this point. If you get a mirror, you could be in go mode.
Yeah, Power to Mario has not been to Kakariko yet. Does not have that flute. Or the
So,
flippers. Or no, wait, he does. He should have the flute.
yeah, he's got the flute. You should.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you.
I think everybody activated it. Alright, that's
Yeah.
Mothula down for Power to Mario.
Good job there.
Alright, so Jesse and Great Auntie Bob and Power to Mario really need this play to pull to give him something, a mirror or something. Because
Yeah, I don't think Nap is not going to Skull Woods anytime soon.
exactly. I don't see her touching this anytime.
Oh, well,
Hey.
That's
A can of worms right there. And if they pick up that
yeah.
Samaria, oh,
Nap headed right to Ice Palace here with that hammer.
100% agree with this. It's a crystal. You can do it. You can go to Pod to do that anytime you want. Pretty much you can go to... You can't do Desert. You can't do Hera. You can't do Swamp. You could do Thieves and Ice and Pod. And at this point, she's making a good call.
Yeah. I mean, you could do Hera.
No mirror, no... Oh, right, you got a hammer. Never mind.
Jesse headed up the mountain here. Or Bumper Cave. Wait, oh, something on Bumper Cave. Is there a lamp?
Yeah,
I missed what was...
Probably lamp. Or mirror. I mean, if it's lamp or mirror.
Okay, Chad's saying, yeah, it's lamp, so yep. Hey, look, there it is. Okay.
Well, you still got Pod to go through. So, not a bad play getting that lamp.
Yeah, I think Nap here is going to be hard in the dungeon mode here. Just
Yep.
just in their mind, just needs the mirror.
Mirror and possibly those booties, like I said, for Desert. You probably go ahead and do this. You probably go ahead and go do Pod because you've got no other reason to go in the area. And then you probably just go up the mountain, possibly Thieves Town, but eh. Alright, looks like Great Auntie Bob decided to go ahead and pick up that mirror, or the lamp as well. Meanwhile, Sailor Net going in on a butter sword cold stare, so don't blink.
Yep.
Don't blink, chat. Or else you'll miss it.
See about 3 swings with the butter sword in. That'll be it. 1, 2, 3, done. Nothing in Ice Palace looks like.
Did we get iced tea? I mean, I didn't. I saw we got bombs. I did not see any other items. But I can't say I was paying full attention the whole time in there. Alright, there's that hookshot brewery. So Power to Mario about to be in the same boat as Sailor Nep. We're going to be in a good position here.
Sailor Nep wants to do next. Yeah, this is the pod play for Sailor Nep here.
Makes sense. Very beatable. You don't have the lamp, but eh.
Yeah, Sailor Nep doesn't need the lamp.
Okay, all of our runners that are doing Thieves Town are going in there with that hammer. Sailor Nep going to be the only one eventually doing Thieves Town and having that option. So if that mirror's lying in that big chest, whew.
Even boots.
Yeah, mirror or boots. Honestly, even if boots aren't required, they're useful.
Sailor Nep, first one into Palace of Darkness. Here we got Power to Mario going into Ice Palace here as well.
As a 30-minute reminder, don't forget, everybody, give these runners a follow. They're putting on a great show for us. Links are in chat. While you're at it, give my CoCom Cat 1977 a follow. Puts on a great show. Lots of Kraskis, lots of ladder. And then we have our trackers, Arterel and your Uncle Finch, also doing a fantastic job on track, and they have a hard job today. Captain and myself, we got off easy with the commentary.
Yeah, shout outs to the trackers. Always the VIPs of the stream team here.
Sailor Nep drops an extra bomb just to make sure she got the job done. It's fine. It's all calculated. Nothing to see here. Moving on. Alright, so what the runner's findings, and at least 3 out of the 4, the big thing Power to Mario and Jesse have right now is that bombos to get into Meyer. If Meyer ends up adding boots or your mirror, that could be really good, but they will have soon no reason to go to that place anytime soon.
Mm-hmm. She cleans up line there. Sailor Nep pulling a lot of smokies here in the front of pod, as per usual.
Keys in pod? What do you mean, Captain?
There's our big key to pod as well.
What? More keys?
All the keys.
Not the bees! This dungeon's the bees' keys. Alright, we'll see if Jesse elects to go ahead and grab the Smith after picking up the shovel game done here. Well, looks like Ray Antibob did. I think Power to Mario did not. So if Purple Chest has something, then some of the runners will still have a little hands up on their Power to Mario.
Right, Sailor Nep getting that early big key, gonna go ahead and take out Helma first, come back in and check the back.
True, if you get a mirror off of Helma, then you don't come back in. You probably just go straight to desert and see if your boot's locked.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep, Nep's getting a little bit aggressive, being pretty close to go mode. It's probably fine. Probably. Alright, getting a new check on Great Antibob's side. We're getting catfish. I don't see Sailor Nep checking catfish or the pyramid anytime soon.
Nope.
I mean, yeah, you got too much to do. Dark and Light Death Mountain alone. Let alone a fully beatable Thieves Town. Alright, Helma, what do you got?
Power Mario, get that. That was the book, and I see that Sailor Net missed out though. So we're gonna get a look right away. Is Desert Boots locked?
Yeah, if the mirror's sitting in desert, that's not good for Sailor Nep. We're boots locked.
All right. So we need add it to the list. Boots for desert.
All right, so this is okay for Nep for now. If the mirror turns up pretty soon, then unless the boots are sitting on a tablet, Sailor Nep's in good shape. And Power Mario picking up sword number 4. Oh, is Power Mario making the play? Oh,
I believe he is.
This is spicy. Yeah. I mean, realistically, Power Mario could be an ice rod away from pedestal. So, yeah, pedestal could have boots, but that's about it. I mean, it could have mirror, I guess. Mirror or boots, but highly unlikely. And you got the book to read pet, so...
All right.
Hammer pegs are a thing. We don't have powder for Magic Bat or the mushroom to fake powder.
Oh, chat pointing out Sailor Nep has found the ice rod.
Huh. That was just in the back of pod then.
Yep.
So that could be pedestal at this point. If TR is also Bombos.
Sailor Nep gonna go ahead and check Big Bomb here.
Also, good play, I like it. Gonna get a pyramid check, maybe wander up to Catfish.
Yeah, if you don't do Catfish now, you're never doing Catfish at this point. For Sailor Nep, I mean.
Yeah, but we know from Antibob's side, I think it was Great Antibob that did it. I don't think anything was there. So if she elects to skip it, it's not going to cost her. It's a little bit on the back of her mind going, yeah, you could have something, but eh.
See a heart container on the pyramid.
At this point, you got blue mail, 9 hearts, you're good.
Yeah. All right, instead we got 20 rupees and 20 rupees. And no catfish.
So we paid $70 to unlock pyramid. Cool. Or is it $30? I forget. No, it's pod that's 110. It's 100. For
yeah.
Big Mom, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, 60.
So we paid 60, yeah. All right, we're finally getting a look at
Yep. I have not been up here at all. We got Paradox, we got Spiral Cave, Hookshot Cave, Super Bunny Cave, maybe. Well, not. We'll see what the medallion is for TR.
Era,
that too. Spike Cave if you want it.
nice cutscene map on Mario, Power to Mario side. All right, what do you have for us, Paradox? More money, yay!
Another bottle. Another piece of heart. Another piece of heart.
Sassy Moldarms.
Yeah. 10 arrows and 20 rupees. Wow, that was a great cave.
Wow! I think the arrows were the highlight. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right, Power to Mario continuing to dig mire.
Hasn't found anything yet, looks like.
Gonna be able to combine, though, green pen to turn in with pod, though. Okay, looks like the last item, I think, is on Viddy, so yeah, we're gonna get a Vitreous fight. Meanwhile, Sailor Nip just continuing to dig those dungeons, going for crystal number 4. I don't think Blue Cane works that way, Power to Mario. I summon the block with the Blue Cane. Darn you, invincibility. Alright, Great Antibot picks up crystal number 2. Yes, the bottle did have a bee in it. We just don't know what kind of bee.
Could be anything.
Exactly. We'll just have to be pleasantly surprised. Oh, Bug Net. Totally missed that. Worth it. It's marked on Nep's side, though. And Power to Mario just swinging that sword, being like, hey, I got 2 hearts, let's not take any chances, take our time.
Looks like we did get both items out of Hera, so...
Alright, Biddy, what do you have?
And he's got 10 bombs.
But a green pendant, we got one more chance.
Right, Sailor Nep can check Spec Rock here. One of the ones we didn't mention. Alright. 20 rupees though. So. There's that ice rod there in Harmless Heckway.
Yep. 3 of our winners have that with Power to Mario coming up.
Yep, going right to Spike Cave here as well.
All right, Power to Mario immediately going for that green pennant turn in, and Sailor Nip getting $5.
But it has the mirror! Oh, that was required!
The plays from
Oh,
Power to Mario.
wow!
Oh my gosh.
Oh, baby. So, Pendant Skull Moth required to get Bombo's medallion out of the big chest to go into Pendant Mire to beat Vinny for the green pendant to get the mirror of a green pendant. Whew.
That is ugly. I do not see any of our other 2 runners going and getting that Bombos anytime soon.
Oh boy.
All right, we got Sailor Nap doing Dark Death Mountain at this point. We got to check out what the medallion is for Turtle Rock.
Power Mario a little short on cash there. Has just enough to get in the pod.
Yeah, skip that 3 on...
Thankfully, the sun price was 5 rupees. So.
Right? Saved. Plenty of money. It's fine. It's fine, chat. No worries.
Alright, Sailor Nep can give us a look at TR, maybe, hopefully, probably not.
Okay, what is it? No check it. We got $20. 10 arrows. $20. And $50. I'd say 10 arrows are probably the highlight again. Alright, if this is Bombos...
I'd be worried about Ped. And it is Bombos.
Oh my gosh.
Ped's the thing. I could have boots.
But there's also Swamp to full clear. There's the tablets that Power to Mario now has access to both. This is gonna get spicy, Chad. Where was Bombos again?
Skullwood's big chest.
Right. Which you had to be
Yeah.
Mothula.
Yes.
Okay, looks to be... No, Sailor Nip's probably doing thieves at this point.
Hey, this is Sailor Nep's 1 out. If there's something useful in that big chest of thieves down here.
I mean, she's running relatively short on options, so I could easily see her going and walking, doing Skull next, doing Mire after that. So I could see Power to Mario having an advantage at this point, but I don't see it as a huge advantage. There's too much that Mirror blocks out, as well as Book. But if Book has something, I don't see Sailor Nip going back in the desert anytime soon.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're boots from go mode at this point.
It all depends on where the boots are at.
Yeah. And they could be in Swamp, could be in Turtle Rock, could be Pedestal, could be Tablets, could be Purple Chest, could be Hammer Pegs. I don't think we saw Hammer Pegs because nobody's been back, with the exception of Sailor Net. Nobody has been to Outcast with a hammer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we might see hammer pegs from Nep coming up.
Yeah, well, I would suspect so because she's already done the Smith, so you get your Purple Chest. And Power to Mario about to find the Ice Rod. So Power to Mario with a couple of early skips did cost him a little bit of money, did cost him half magic, but so far, coping just fine.
Jesse getting that book going right to desert, gonna find out, oh, her boot's locked. You can't do anything here.
And Power to Mario, the only one with the mirror, just going to be able to go right back to the beginning.
Yep. But the big question here is there anything in the Steve's on Big Chest?
Okay, if this has Boots, extremely good for Nat, because Boots doesn't really unlock a ton.
Just a piece of heart. Okay.
Ooh, not good. So about her going to school from here, I don't think she does that. I think she probably does Hammer Peg's Purple Chest. But then maybe Skull? You got Flute.
And Bob also getting the news about the Boots Lock Desert.
And if you're Power to Mario, you finish this up. Do you just go check Ped right now? You have no other reason to go into that area. You've got Skull cleared, you got Thieves cleared. You're not going to touch Big Chest and Thieves right now.
Either that or straight up the mountain here.
I mean, I would do it, honestly, because you're like, I can clear the full mountain. That's fine. Could have my boots. But if I go to Ped and there's boots on that, suddenly I'm skipping the mountain. I'm going straight to check the medallion requirement of Turtle Rock.
Mm-hmm.
It's highly unlikely at this point still. I mean, you got a mirror, so there's several mirror checks. There's Swan Palace. There's all of Death Mountain open to you right now, so there's like little reason for Power to Mario to actually check Ped, except suddenly if boots are on there, you're go moding Swan Palace, you're go moding Turtle Rock, you're go moding Hera. Not Pod, he's doing Pod right now. You're basically go moding everything.
And Bob's making a play back into Thieves Town here as well. Apparently Bob skipped the back of Thieves Town too. Okay. But Hammer Pegs here for Nep.
Okay, where are you going, PDM?
And just our piece of Hammer Pegs. He is going to. I don't know.
Ah.
You wanted to check Island.
Alright, Purple Chest on Sailor Nep side. New check, have not seen this. If this has boots, it'll buy her some time.
Nope.
Nope. If Boots is in Swamp Palace, then Power to Mario is in great shape. No Bombo's tablet first, that's fine. Check it after. You can combine Bombo's tablet with K45.
It's Jesse up on the mountain here. Gonna be able to check Hera. Do you go with the TR if you're Jesse?
Ooh, that's a tough call. I mean, if you're Jesse, you are a mirror from Go mode. I did Jesse Scout Desert, or was it just great anti-bomb and
I
powered
don't
Mario?
think he did. Ether Tablet here is a new check too as well. Just the bombs though.
It's hard to say. Like, if you're Jesse, you feel fairly good with what you've done so far. Like, you're like, oh, I wasted a trip in the Skull Woods. But other than that, which he didn't, little does he know.
Yeah. Okay. One of our trackers, Finch, letting us know he did scout desert, so he does know about the boots locked desert.
Thank you, Finch.
Where is Nep going next?
So I guess
maybe the Skull Woods play here from
yeah, there's not a whole lot left for Sailor Nep at this point. You've cleared everything, so Skull Woods will of course get your bomb up. If you're Sailor Nep though, do you go Meyer for 3 items including Green Pendant, or do you go to TR fully clearable when you get that Bombos? No boots yet for PTM out of Swamp. Lots more to go though. Now, Jesse taking no chances, doing here a basement for that big key, hoping something's going to come out of that big chest.
Speaking of not taking any chances here, Power to Mario checking left side swamp here as well.
Yeah, you've been good enough and your routing's been solid, so you feel okay about taking a couple minutes getting this done. Because if it's got your bits and you decide to skip it, it's GG. You've got too much else open to you to come back to Swamp for the next half hour. PTM having a little bit of an issue with Diver Down. There we go. First try every time. Okay, Jesse does pick up crystal number 5.
Yep, and that is all the crystals he can do for now. You're gonna have to start thinking about dipping some pendant dungeons here.
Yep, and the density of Turtle Rock is going to look a lot better than Meyer.
Absolutely.
Map on left chest, left side swamp. We got right chest being Big 20.
Step into the required moth fight that we know now.
Yep. Required moth fight, required Vidi fight. Big question is required Trinex fight. And great anti-bob about to lose $60 here. Okay, Swamp coming up empty so far. 2 more checks left. We do have map and compass out of here, so I don't think we have a big key though.
There's the boots.
There he is.
Power to Mario's in Go mode.
Yeah, come out at 58-12. Fantastic routing by PTM this seed. Gonna be able to go mode the rest of the seed. In fact, doesn't really have a whole lot because you're gonna beat this. You're gonna go to Desert, clean that up. You're gonna go to Hero, clean that up, and you're just done.
Yep.
And meanwhile, Jesse's gonna be probably making that TR dip momentarily. And at this point, I think the only thing TR could have that's even somewhat useful is silvers. And Sailor Map's going to be making the same call as Jesse here momentarily.
Yeah, Sailor Map opting for the 5+1 items in TR over the 2 items in Meyer. Certainly seems to make sense on their side, so
yeah. Going with density over Meyer, and that makes complete sense.
Did PTM do any mountain? Nope. No, he did not.
He will not touch any of mountain. He will go up there, he will open, well, he may check Super Bunny at most, I think. He has not opened TR, so he's not going to climb to the top of a TR. He's going to take the south portal to get to Dark World. He's going to mirror in front of GT and do Hero.
Yeah, for those just joining us, Power to Mario is in Go mode right now with the mirror that was required from Vitreous and Pendant Meyer from the bombos you get after defeating Mothula.
Pendant Mothula?
And Pendant Mothula out of the big chest from the big key of Mothula. So yeah, you had 2 pendant dips required today, and Power to Mario is the only one that has done it so far. And Chad is devastated that it is not a pet. Sorry, Chad.
Yeah, Ped is dead with that Boots discovery. Boots was a slight possibility up there, though. So, unfortunately for both Sailor Map and for Radical Sniper 99, aka Jesse, this TR dip is going to come up empty. And that is crystal number 6 for Power to Mario at 101.47. Meanwhile, lockstep for both Jesse and Sailor Map going through Turtle Rock. Literally.
Power to Mario just has to go up to Hera, which is really convenient. Be able to complete Hera, then hop right into GT right afterwards.
Yeah, going to be very quick here. Power to Mario is going to be in GT in the next 2.5 minutes.
It's the power of Herapot.
And my mistake, Power to Mario is going to go ahead and climb, is going to open up that portal at the top and take that way. That's fine.
Okay, Chad, I'm gonna need you to be really quick today because as soon as Power to Mario finishes Hera, we need you to get those guesses in. Not now.
And
Not now. Wait till.
I think as soon as we get into here, I think is a good time to start it, to be honest with you.
All right, fine.
We gotta give him time. It's traditional for 7 crystals, but okay, tell you what. After we start the game after getting to the top of Hira. So the second part of Mario gets into the room with Trolldorm is when you can start guessing, Chad.
Yeah.
But we'll do that. And y'all out too early. Too early. Y'all know the rules though.
And start your GT guesses.
Do it. You know the rules. 1 to 22. Where is that GT big key in GT? This will be a quick fight. Trolldorm could delay it a little bit. We'll see, but get those guesses in. Where's that GT big key? What's your guess today, Captain?
I always go with 14, so let's say 20.
Nice. I'll go with 10. Why not?
All right.
We're not going to prices right each other here.
All right, fair enough.
When you look at Power to Mario's tracker, you're like, oh my gosh, he cleared out 9 dungeons. Those are 9 required dungeons, everybody.
Yep, they were.
Okay, guesses closed in 3, 2, 1, closed. Okay, we'll take that last minute guess. We didn't open the chest yet, that's fine.
Fine.
We'll take it.
Chat.
Yeah.
Number 1, 20 rupees. Number 2, that's a shovel.
Well, that is the big key right there, right? I mean, you leave, you go check shovel, big key right there. I think that should be a rule. If you get I think that should be part of the logic. If you get a fetch quest from GT, it could have your big key.
No.
Yes. You can't do key sanity, why not this? Not that it's ever happened before.
Right, number 3 was a key on the torch. Number 4 is a blue key. Number 5 is a small key. Number 6, there's the big key. Number 6.
I see a 6, but who guessed it first? Alright, got 7s, 8s, 5s, 7s. Twitch could be a little bit weird, so we have a dual winner here. We have Pixcalibur 1, 2, 3, and Thurkis both guessing 6. GG's to both of you.
Yeah.
Well, it's first on your screen, but you could have chat on 2 different screens and people's messages will come up differently, so dual credit. Split the prize, everybody. Infinite amounts of rando seeds courtesy of ALTTPR.com. Well done. This will be a very good time for PTM. Going to be in the 113, 114 range, probably. No silvers unless we try and fluff the climb. And Sailor Nep is going into Mire at this point. Gonna full clear, get that green pendant, and then we'll see if she chooses probably the green pendant turning over Ped.
I would think so.
Nice magic refill. Alright, Jesse's going for that 5-6 turn in.
Taking down Landwell 2 there.
No powder, no easy way to refill life on the way up, so gotta take life where you can get it. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't think Powder Mario has any safeties.
His raw has only found him that one bottle there in Eastern Palace, so.
Which had a bee and he immediately released it, I think. And then I think Sailor Nep was the only one to toss the bottle into the Waterfall Fairy, which gave her a blue, I believe.
Oh, he did catch a fairy in Hera. That's right.
Oh, okay.
I remember that now.
Didn't even see that. And Powder Mario, with so much of the game left, is saying, "I'm not counting on Silvers being here, so we're just leaving."
Yeah.
So it looks like PTM is on pace to finish before anybody else is in go mode. I mean, to be fair, all Sailor Nep's gonna have to do is turn in Green Pendant, and then go mode Swamp, and go mode the rest of the desert.
I just make it the play to Meyer before anything else, and it's just how it works, you know.
Yep, rather than Skull early, got Mothula down, got that Bombo, did some things, and then went to Meyer. And then turned it in before Pod, and suddenly you're just in good shape.
Well, great Anti-Bob giving us a pet check at least. We can find out what is on ped. And it is 3 bombs. There you go, chat. You now know what's on ped.
And watching out for your antioxidant needs, everybody. Who doesn't love a good slice of blueberry pie?
Good stuff.
All right, we got PTM dropping on in again in 110.52.
Should have no problem melting the peg with this butter sword, though.
PTM just giving Ganon all the whatnot with the whacking. Just needs 6 swings between every phase at this point. 4 in the last part here, and then 12 spins or swings in the final phase. But who swings on Ganon? That's just madness.
Yeah, who would do that? Anna does that. But no, who would do such a thing? Weird. Oh look, Silver's in GT.
Right? That was gonna be my exact words.
What a shock.
Alright, when Jesse's done, we'll have Captain give everybody that final time and the place in the race. Rhyme intended. Sorry, not sorry. Coming up, everybody.
Doing a good job here.
Good
A
thing he's
little
got that
scared of
lamp.
his magic. Yeah, he's getting a little scared of the magic use here. There we go. Takes him down. Get some GGs in chat for
GGs.
Power to Mario.
Do it.
Gonna finish first place on the restream. First place overall with an official time of 1 hour, 13 minutes, and 2 seconds.
Powder Mario gave that seed a what have you. It's like, I know where stuff's hiding, let's go. Meanwhile, Sailor Nat turning me into a liar, going for the ped pull over Green Pendant turn-in. Oh wait, she did beat Meyer, didn't she?
I certainly hope so.
Yeah, she doesn't have a book, so she'd have no other reason to go up here other than pulling ped.
Yeah. And we are now joined by Power to Mario. GG's.
GG's, PTM.
Oh my gosh.
So, tell us about the routing.
I'm just, I'm flabbergasted, honestly.
Have you been practicing with Gamma?
No, a lot of practice with Sawyer, though. My name you might have heard of, but no, I didn't get that from him. No, so the crux of all the decision making there was that fire rod. So getting the fire rod on Zora, a really terrible spot. I wanted to try to press that advantage as much as I could. And it was getting a little weird in Skull Woods because it's like, oh, it's a big key. All right, what's in that big chest? Bombos. That's
Horrible.
it's horrible, especially with 2 pendant dungeons where the medallion could be useful. Since I already had a fire source, I'm like, well, if I get my ice pellet stuff anyway, then oh well, there's a wasted time.
And really quickly here, Sailor Net did throw in the towel. Does toss in a forfeit. GG's in chat for Sailor Net as well.
GG Net.
Please go on.
Yeah, so sorry, I'm still I was just in shock. Having a hard time breathing.
So what's your what's your open PB?
My open PB? That's a great question. I don't know if I've did a casual open faster than that, but on ladder, it says my fastest was a 125, which I know I've done a sub 120 before. Like I probably have done one on race time, but this being probably the fastest, or maybe second fastest, I just shocked because this is. Plus, you had to do there were 2 required pendant bosses, so.
You did. We were talking about that. And you chose right. Like, turns out TR was the same medallion.
Yeah, I saw that when the portal hit.
Sorry, Captain.
We are also now, we're also joined by Napa GG Studio.
GG's Nap. If you can hear us, we cannot hear you, I'm afraid.
Now is it working?
There we go.
Yes, there you are.
There we go.
GG Nap.
Okay. Thanks for the GGs. I was saying, what do you mean this isn't pedestal goal?
So, you obviously know something was on the green pendant turn-in. What do you think it was?
Maybe just mirror, I guess.
That's the one.
Okay.
And mirror led to Swamp, which had the booties.
That's very nice. Were the boots required?
Yes,
Yes.
they were.
Yes.
How about that?
Everybody else went to Ice-T, pulled the book out of there, and went to Desert and found out it was boots locked.
Yeah.
Doesn't that figure?
So you had great route early on. It just basically came down to Power to Mario taking that fire rod and going, just go do Moth, whatever. Okay.
I like it. That's a good yellow. It's fun.
Yeah. And then taking that Bombos, going to Meyer, doing that, and suddenly turning in Green Pendant before even going to Pod. So PTM, I think you'll clean up Pod, maybe an overworld check or 2, and then you went to Swamp. And suddenly, PTM didn't even touch the mountain for some reason with that round.
Yeah, with that time, you'd have had to not touch the mountain.
Yeah, I'm looking now, and there's absolutely 0 checks that I did on the mountain outside of clearing Hera boss and entering GT.
Yeah, that's the dream, right?
It is, yeah. No mountain is a good mountain.
It'd be interesting to see the clear rate. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, if the time isn't a PB for open, then certainly the fact of not pulling any mountain checks is a first for me. I don't think I've ever done that.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, for me, I was kind of like strapped in, I guess, from early on because I got the hammer. And I'm like, well, I'm potentially one item from go mode here, so I can't really afford any big risks right now.
And that's what we were thinking. You were light go moding, Ice-T skipping that. And it kind of came down to, I think, what, TR before Meyer? I think if you probably do Meyer, you turn in Green Pendant, you're like, oh, Mirror, you go to Swamp, you're in go mode. But you chose TR just like Jesse did, understandably, because density.
Yeah, there's so many checks up on the mountain and versus that in 2 items in Meyer, and it's like, why wouldn't you pick the mountain over that? It's like, but sometimes you just gotta make a play. Sometimes you just hope it works out for you. In this case, it did. So
just ask PTM. He's in the channel.
It's, I mean, certainly you have a ton of checks on the mountain, so the numbers are definitely there. When I saw that Bombos medallion, though, I'm thinking that's a like deep logic, right? That's how many steps beyond the fire rod that could take you, and it's something that not a lot of people are going to do. So I said, you know what, let's just figure out what Meyer is. I was going to go to the mountain if Meyer wasn't the Bombos medallion. I planned on going to the mountain to check Turtle Rock, along with doing those checks, but Green Pendant Meyer that's nuts.
I mean, I think the Meyer play is a good idea there, especially since you haven't visited Mountain yet, because the way that seems to me is you've already invested the time full clearing Penterskull Woods.
Yes,
so you
exactly.
want to take the thing you got from it and hope it was worth it.
Yep. And if it wasn't, then oh well, then I just execute and do the best I can and know that I'm probably not finishing with the top time.
Yeah,
for sure.
I can say when I got the Bombos medallion, if I had made the other decision and gone to Meyer, I still don't think I would have won. Just I did too much other stuff by that point. It was too late.
Top time for sure, I would think. You were on good pace. Your routing was solid. Your clear rate was fast. 117 for Pyro Mario. Holy moly.
Yeah, there was one thing that was a little bad. I kind of started like halfway backtracking in TR for a moment, and I can explain that. What happened was there was a loud bang sound above me, not like a firework or a gunshot or anything like that, but like more like someone dropped something, because I live in an apartment building. And it was just so startling that for a moment I was like, did I skip the Poke Key? Because that was the room I was in when that happened.
Oh, real life interfering with games. How rude.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, great antibot going into Meyer. We got Jesse finding his boots.
Yeah, he's going. Good. There's the good news.
Yeah, but unfortunately for Jesse, he's already cleared Turtle Rock, so this is technically, I think, last location minus the mirror checks.
Yep.
Yeah, it's super unfortunate because the boots, it's basically an ice rod hunt too. You know, it could have not been in swamp, and then oh no, you have everything else in the seed to do potentially, even the pedestal, which I was gonna scout after pod, but after getting that mirror, I'm like, oh well. There's swamp, so
get right, Ped. And here we are 10 minutes later. There's no second place. So that kind of tells you about your routing in the seed, PTM.
In the immortal words of TJ Maelstrom, nobody did that.
Yep. I mean, it's a similar thing, right? I mean, I had a situation where you go up to the mountain, you find boots, you find a sword, you're a fire out from go mode. I'm the only one apparently who dipped the TR. Everyone else left, and that's a similar decision. It's like, okay, well, that's fine. Fire ride just in first chat. But that was quicker, I guess. I had less to do, but it's still one of those weird things that you're the only one that makes that decision. It's like, oh, I don't know why that worked out, but that's cool.
Yeah.
But 217, 117, 217 maybe a little over clearing and impossible. 117 clear rate for an open, that is, oh my lord.
Yeah, it felt more like a spoiler than a a regular open. Just the thing, everything falling into place there.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a spoiler, you're probably looking a little bit under a sub 1, but you probably did almost as good as a spoiler, honestly.
It's too much health for a spoiler log, honestly.
It's true.
True. True. I don't know. 6-heart lamp is all right in that situation, I think.
Yeah, I think Nep was the only one who didn't scout Bumper, I think. Or maybe she did.
No, I saw her look at Bumper, and then she's like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I only took it because I knew Meyer was coming, and I was, or not Meyer, Pod. Sorry, I knew Pod was coming, and I did not want to slow down by taking a death in turtle room. Of course, you have the fire rod. You can light the torch, but I just played 80 keys and died twice. Once in that room and once in Helmosaur. So I'm like, nope, don't want to do that. And the you get the magic cape in Eastern Palace on that really early Eastern dip, which is also insane, by the way. Like being able to do Eastern Palace in almost under 5 minutes is pretty wild. But that magic cape, I'm like, okay, so I got the cape, I got the fire rod. Those are some pretty early items to get, and that's what kind of pressed me towards Skullwoods originally, just having them together. So I'm like, yeah, let's check these and see if there's some nice progression. And technically, the lamp was progression, so.
Captain and I were kind of nervous for you while you were in Eastern, in that dark room in the back. It's like, he's got a half heart. Is he going to go for that? Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah, the backup for the fairy, yep. Yeah, it was unfortunate. But good thing the cape was there.
But your play is pretty aggressive. I think the only thing you skipped that other people got was half magic at blue. No, it was before it was map chest, I think, and escape.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you didn't even go into the castle at all, so.
No,
just the back.
I was tempted. That sword early. It's like, yeah, you can go ahead and go in. I'm like, Once you get the bow, I'm like, yeah, there's too much incentive to go elsewhere once you get a major item.
Yeah.
Everyone else will do it. It's got nothing. It's fine. Move on.
Yeah, for me, it's more policy than like, if I'm gonna Uncle Route, then if I end up armed by that point reasonably, I just go into escape.
Yeah, that I shake up that decision. I don't always do it. And I think it depends on the weapon too. Like bow is an easy turnaround for me because if the Eastern Palace is crystal, then I can go into the dungeon and get Saha instead. If it's like a rod or if it's I don't know. Let's just say a rod. If it's just a rod, then maybe I'll full commit to escape. But I also change that up sometimes. Sometimes even if with that I don't do it.
And Nep, I got a question for you. You did the front of escape. You leave, you do a map check. Are you thinking about leaving Dark Cross at that point? You end up getting a small key, you go to the back, you get a glove, and are you feeling pretty good at that point?
Yeah, I kind of, since I'd already done the front, I hadn't found the map, I hadn't found the small key. I'm like, there's only 2 more items. I could potentially just drop down later, and if not, the seed's probably just gonna funnel me back here anyway. So I'm not interested in doing out of logic Dark Cross here. Let's just go to Eastern instead.
Got you. Okay.
I think maybe if I found the map, or the small key already, I would have leaned towards just seeing the rest of it, but it seemed like not a good value call at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But this seed, pretty darn friendly, giving you most of the progression. You get to Dark World and it's like, oh, here's your hookshot. Here's your Samurai. Here's your hammer. It's good luck deciding where to go.
Yeah, one of those ones that appears very straightforward until it's not.
Yeah, it gives you so much to do so quickly.
We're talking about
And
hookshot.
everything, really. I mean, you decided to go to Skullwoods before anything in Dark World, and it paid off for you huge. If you go south and you get hookshot, you get Samaria, you get your hammer, how quickly do you go back to Skullwoods?
I don't know. Turtle Rock sounds reasonable at that point. If you have the medallion, going to do all mountain, all dark mountain.
Exactly. I think that decision to do Skull just right away before doing anything else in Outcast pretty much did it for you. That being said, we do have Jesse in the Climb GT. Water Sword, 14 hearts, blue mail. You're good. You got great anti-bob with the mirror into Swamp Palace for that go mode pretty soon.
Just to know here, no one has finished still.
Yes, we are
It's
now
been-
17 and a half minutes post PTM finishing.
So, where was that GT Big Key?
That was
Stalfos
top right
from-
of Stalfos. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe I should have kept playing. I could have possibly gotten second there.
Yeah, I think if you kept going, you'd probably be done by now. Most
I mean,
likely.
between
yeah.
Swamp, Desert, and a relatively fast GT, probably not going to take me 17 minutes, but who knows?
Ganon also said that the silvers were in the tower, so I'm a little concerned. I don't know if all of Stalfos was scouted, but I was a little concerned that silvers was just the next check, and I decided to leave early.
Yeah,
It's
Jesse
fine.
did that. It was the map, so it wasn't the Stalfos.
Okay, that's good.
But is he gonna fluff anything here?
No.
Yeah, I think with Gold Sword and with so many checks on the board, you know, there's seconds, but seconds can matter.
And right now, if Jesse's looking at the timer for race time, he's like, okay, I'm still going for second.
With that, I think I'll see myself out here, but thanks for having me, and thanks for putting on this restream. It was a lot of fun.
GG's
Yeah.
to you, and
GG net.
Yeah, take care of yourself now.
GG's, congrats on your big win. I'll look forward to seeing exactly by how much it is.
Take care of yourself.
take care now.
Bye-bye.
And
And
PTN,
Jesse
you're welcome to hang out with
into-
us.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, just,
I'll go grab a bev real quick. But
all right.
yeah, thanks for hopping on comms, both of you. And is it Art and Finch are tracking today?
I'm
Mhm.
sure Jesse will have questions for you.
I'm sure. I don't know if he's going to ask too much. He's gonna be like, I know exactly what you did, and that's what I'm expecting. He's just gonna be like, I know exactly what you did. Nice.
So you killed very early.
His question won't be that. His question will be why.
Why? Oh,
Yes, like
you know-
get your drink. I'll be back before GT is.
I mean, if it may not agree with the reason, but I've got a reason.
Okay. Good lord. Okay, cool.
All right.
All right.
Well, all right. We're getting some finishers now. So, Dapper Warm Man finishing with the 133.02. Right behind him, Keeps Gaming finishing with the 133.23. 20 seconds apart from second and third place.
Power to Mario taking first place by 20 minutes.
Exactly 20 minutes. Yeah.
Not that you got rid of this at all.
No.
I'm kind of glad that Keebs isn't on the restream because he'd probably hop on and be like, "Hey, you want my clown nose? Here you go."
Nice. Go get your drink though. You'll be back in time. We got this.
Oh, I'm good, and I've got my water right with me.
Oh, excellent. Never mind.
Stay hydrated, folks. It's hot out there.
That's true.
Especially summertime for those of you in the northern hemisphere. It's getting really hot.
Okay, and a quick reminder as well. Finch was nice enough to post a little reminder in there. Don't forget to give all of our runners a follow. We've got Jesse and SailorNet, Great Auntie Bob, and Power to Mario all on Restream putting their time on the line for us. Thank you all so much. Links are in chat for the follows. And while you're at it, my Kokon, Captain 1977, fantastic runner as well. Arterel and Finch handling tracking for us today. Doing the hard work for us. We appreciate that so much.
Jesse trying to finish up here on Ganon here. Hopefully just another swing or two. Or three.
Who's counting? It's fine.
Yeah,
There we
imagine,
go.
imagine having half magic for this fight.
Right? All right, everybody, you know the drill. Get your GGs in chat for Jesse, aka Reticle Sniper 99. Captain's got the time.
Gonna finish 4th place overall, 2nd on the restream with the 134.41. A little bit behind Power tomorrow. A little bit.
But really, everyone is just vying for silver and bronze in this match. Gold was just like, I'm sorry. Gold goes to Mario. And that's it.
We are now joined by Reticle Sniper 99. Jesse, GG's to you, man.
GG's.
GG, Jesse.
If you can hear us, we cannot hear you, my friend.
Oh, there we go. Imagine turning on your mic.
Hi, there you are.
Hi.
There he is. Hi.
GG. Mario.
We knew it was coming.
Mario, we need to have a talk here. Buddy. Green Pendant Mire instead of all of Death Mountain is what you had to have done.
Yep.
How?
First he goes to Skull.
No, I agree with going to school because I did that. Like, I completely understand. I'm trying to understand the mountain put off. Like, I'm shocked, buddy. I mean, good call, but like, damn.
Zora Fire Rod. That's pretty much.
No, I bet the other did the same. Like,
yeah.
Like, I'm just surprised. Like, all those mountain checks. Like, it makes perfect sense. Like, how you get that kind of time. I'm just like, damn.
Yeah,
that
it was
just not one I could ever see myself making in that position.
Yeah, I mean, like committing to pendants early for that very risky logic chain is not something a lot of people are going to do. And I'm just like, yeah, I already committed. Like Nep actually kind of put it better. I already committed the time to Skullwoods and getting that medallion. So as soon as I could check Meyer, I checked it, and I was actually going to go to the mountain if Meyer was not the Bombos. But then seeing it Bombos, I'm like, okay, it's Green Pendant. Let's just see where this takes us.
Did you do Meyer before like Pod?
Or
yes.
Ice?
Yes, he did.
Yes.
God, that explains so much. So like, what was your CR?
117.
Whoo!
Spicy.
Dapper Worm, man, I have questions.
Right? Like, I'm just scrolling through mine now because I'm like, I didn't take a look after like getting the credits.
So basically, PTM goes to Dark World, goes to Skull, gets the Fire Rod, goes south. I think does Thieves Town at that point, goes south more, gets your hammer. You go to Meyer at that point. Hook shot. Yeah, you go to Meyer at that point. You go turning the Green Pendant, you get your mirror before even Pod. You go into Pod, you beat that. And then you go to Meyer, I think, from that point.
Well, I beat Meyer on my first trip in, I'm pretty sure. Because then
You did, but I thought Meyer came after Pod in your mirror. Yeah, was I wrong there?
no.
Oh,
No,
wait, never mind. Meyer had to come before that because you turned into green pennant before pot. Right.
Yep.
Yeah, that was the thing. Like, I looked at Dapper and Keebs as soon as I finished. I was like, okay, what did those two guys do? Because obviously they're a bit closer to what I would have done in this seed. And then I'm like, okay, you know, can see what they did. They didn't do TR, but you know, roughly the same checks. So, whew. And I felt really good at the start. It's just that mirror turns into the absolute worst.
Yeah,
And
this
unfortunately, TR also being Bombos looks so much like, damn, there's the play. And then TR was nothing. I think the best thing I got out of TR was like a bottle.
I think there were 2 bottles in TR, and that's about
Maybe.
it. Yeah.
yeah, where was half magic?
Front of Escape.
Oh, okay.
I'm an uncle starter, and I got that sword, went straight for escape, got half magic and the bow, went to the back and got the glove, and then I was like, go to Eastern and got a bottle. I had master sword and flute. Like, by the time I finished CAC, I was like, this route's perfect for the start. And you know, I was like, maybe I could have had a better time if I had the flute sooner, but like, it's cool. And then I did South Shore, got Mitts and Pearl, and I was like, we're still going to Zora because of those flips and the money that I accrued early.
Mhm.
And like, get the fire on. And you're like, okay, let's, you know, go to Meyer area, see what the situation is for Dark World. I see Skull's a pendant. I'm like, I am not opposed to a pendant skull dip with Mitts access. I like the play very frequently. And, you know, I committed to it and I got Bombos and I was like, okay, I know that's Meyer, but then I pull Hammer out of hype and I'm like, okay, no, we're committing to the crystals because, you know, I feel like the medallion could help, but I've got a Samaria hammer, bow, fire rod. Like, let me stick to, like, in my mind at that point, like I was trying to logic it out. I was like, okay, the seed is fire rod lock.
Mm-hmm.
You need fire rod for the seed based on Bombos being locked behind Moth. So I could follow Bombos or I could follow fire rod. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
There's
the
a
big key
lot of
being on
things.
Moth was crazy. That
Yeah,
right
that-
there was was like, big flag.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, you have fire locked fire again in this seed, which, you know, how does the randomizer do it so frequently? So like, that's, you know, I don't know. Not the kind of play I would make, but you know, all the power to that play because it was massive. Like, GG Mario for sure.
Thank you. Yeah, once I picked that mirror up, it was just I lost it. like wow, that's just it's just
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, you get that mirror, you're like, well, hey, I don't think anybody's doing this. Like, that's a par breaker time. Like, look at, you know, the fact that Walsh and Nep both forfeit, and like, it says a lot about like how we would route this kind of stuff, and like, you know, that's the danger when you see that.
And Nep still had a pretty good route. I mean, all Nep had to do was turn in Green Pendant, go to Swamp, and be in go mode. She would have
Okay.
been in second place by about maybe 8 or 9 minutes if she decided to stay. But obviously you feel bad with going to TR. You pull Ped, but your route is still solid enough where you're probably pulling a second place.
Yeah.
and this still could have very easily been a boots hunt at the end of it because you know you get the book out of Ice Palace, fly over, check desert. Oh, crud! I don't have that. Did I miss
Yeah.
it?
And that was the thing, is I pulled that book in Ice, and I'm like, awesome. Let's go do desert. And then you find out it's boots lock. You're like, okay, cool. I know, at least.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got Great Anti-Bob at the height of GT here. Just finish off Troldrome 2. Not silvers. But I could pretty much see everybody like you get 15 people in a race, I could see everybody but one person doing exactly what just happened. You just get that. We happen to have that one person who's on restream. Instead of that one person being off, you're like, wait, what? There's a 5-person race and 4 people on restream, and then that one other person just like, wait, nobody else is in go mode. But in this case, it was like, oh, okay, PTM just kind of went to Skull, went to Meyer.
Good triple, Bob.
Okay, Ganon fight left. Okay, nobody was silver, so... But very little of GT actually cleared, so nobody went past Alphos.
Yeah, there's at least 20 checks left in there. So.
Probably just behind ice almost. No one's getting that.
I mean, at a certain point, you just decide, hey, I'm going to go do it anyway, just for fun. I considered doing the ped pull for laughs at that moment. Like, you get down to that, and you're like, okay, well, I know I'm a mile behind Mario, so like, let's meme a little bit.
I definitely expected Mira to be on ped at a certain point. It's just like, look at this. This has to be.
Right.
That was the thing. I went through all those situations.
Well, I mean,
Mirror on ped or boots on ped.
Right.
I was like, I'm gonna find out that here's the boots, and then it was an Agassi. Like it's clearly all dungeons now.
Sometimes the logic just looks at you and goes, just don't read beyond the fire rod. Just do your fire rod related things and you're fine. But like this seed, there was no real reason to go beyond Mothula. Like, I completely agree in here with what Power to Mario did, but holy moly, who else made that call? Nobody. It's amazing.
Not a chance.
But while we're talking, right, Anti-Bob, go ahead and finish up. Gonna finish with the official time 1:46:11. Get your GG to chat for Great Anti-Bob.
GG's, everybody. Great Anti-Bob comes in 7th place, 146.11. Ahead of him, PH112358 with a 136.37 and 6. Hydropower with 5th place, 136.01. And before him, of course, Jesse, 134.41.
Yeah, there's that huge group of people that did the mountain, and there's Power to Mario that did not do the mountain.
Yep.
We're joined now by Bob. GG's, Bob.
GG's.
Yeah. GG's.
Any thoughts on the seed here? You wanna?
Any questions for Power to Mario?
I love
That
it. That's
must have
just
been the
that's all
ultimate-
of you, Mario.
That must have been the ultimate clown route.
Let's go with the Great Anti-Bob in the back. What do you got? What's your question?
Oh no! So it's like, what sort of clown route did you manage to do that?
Just chase Fire Rod all the way to the end.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Pendant Skull Woods. 3 words. And it's...
Pretty much. Get your bombas. Go to Meyer. Turn
You
in
don't
green
need the
pendant.
mountain.
Yeah, who needs the mountain? But overall, you did great. Honestly, you're in the cluster of everybody else finishing. 2nd place through 6th were 133 to 136, so you're not that far behind that cluster. So yeah, PTM's the only one who read the seed 100%, just followed it through.
Yeah, as soon as I got to Laser Bridge, I realized that was the whole mountain play was just total waste of time.
That feels bad. When you have like, I don't know how many checks are on the mountain, like 30. And absolutely none of them lead to anything you need.
Oh well, happy Independence Day, all.
Yes, indeed. Everybody here in the U.S. here celebrating the 4th of July, maybe. But this was quite the scene. You just had to follow the breadcrumbs and not where the item checks actually are. You got density, you get paid for it. You paid for it after what? Dark World, after Hype Game, pretty much.
Oh yeah, that hammer. Oh my, oh jeez.
Yeah, and I think Great Auntie Bob, I want to say, and Sailor Nep were the only ones to avoid completing Thieves Town before getting that hammer.
Yeah, that could have been bad because you have a check in the big chest.
Yeah, we were thinking that was Sailor Nep's out at that point. We were like, okay, Mario's in great shape, but if it's this big chest, how quickly does he go back to Thieves Town?
You'd have to do it with Smith Chain somehow, but you wouldn't be able to do hammer pegs if you had to have the hammer go back. So yeah, you loop that in with Smith Chain to possibly get your mirror, and mirrorless Smith. Everyone hates that.
Well, it's a piece of heart, so yeah.
I mean, when you get done Skull and you're like, okay, and then you get Hookshot and VOO, it's like, okay, what do I need left? Hammer, mirror, maybe a Samaria, maybe boots, and then the front of the Thieves has the small key. It's like, how much am I willing to risk here? So
yeah, it made sense. Just do it right then and there. And then just, if there was an item in the big chest, which there was, you're just like, well, I'm lost locationing that or close to.
Yep.
See ya, big chest. That being said, we pretty much discussed just about everything to do with this seed. Any final thoughts from anybody before we start closing things out?
Thanks for restreaming us. Thanks for commenting and tracking everybody.
Well, thank you all so much for being part of today's race here. Let's see, what do we got coming up tomorrow here? For the 5th of July, we have a Casual Boots going on 7 p.m. Eastern. No channel assigned quite yet, but another daily going on tomorrow and throughout the rest of the week. Other than that, gosh, thanks everybody for joining us. Don't forget to give these runners a follow. Links are in chat. My co-com Captain, Trackers, Artero, and your Uncle Finch, all those links are in chat. Other than that, gosh, thanks everybody for joining us today. Captain, been a pleasure as always. Why don't you go ahead and close us out, my friend?
All right. Yep. Thanks to the runners. Thank you, Lana, for co-downloading me as always. Checkers, Artero, and your Uncle Finch. Thank you for checking for us. And yep. And that's gonna do it for us. I think we're gonna go ahead and call it here. Everyone have a great Independence Day if you're in America. If you're not, have a good day all around. We'll see you next time. Have a good day.
Bye, everybody.